All right. Welcome back, Ray.
Hey Tim, it was a great Labor Day weekend. Yes, sir.
Good. I'm glad to
I
hear it.
watched you, man. I watched you.
Yeah, well, I interrupted the festivities just to. I kind of. What did I do on Saturday night? I was just a voyeur. I just turned it on. I did. I'm gonna admit that I had a few beers, so I didn't want to come on and say anything silly. So I figured I'm just gonna record the auction itself, and then Sunday night, of course, is another party because that's what you do on Labor Day.
That's what
Have
you
another
do on Labor
cookout.
Day. That's what
And I
happened.
was like, there's no queens out, so I was like, you know what, we can all live without the broadcast, so I just let it go.
Yeah.
But then Monday night I came on, and you were still busy celebrating your Labor Day. It's all right, everybody's allowed. But here we are, back
Yes.
at it, ready to go. We're going straight through to the end of the year now, Ray. You got another day enough planned
Well,
besides Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I'm sure we're gonna have.
I eat late, so
That's a real
I'll
day.
be on. I'll be
That's a
on by 9:30. It's a real day, but by 9:30, I'll be like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah. But no, that's all I did. My daughter and I had an Avengers marathon weekend.
Oh,
Watching all the Avengers.
that's good. That's
It
good.
is good. I like it. Love that stuff.
Yes,
Yep.
I love all the Avengers.
But we
I
have a
did.
nice auction going on. We got a nice princess up
Oh,
tonight.
you want me to bring that up?
Yeah,
There
looks
it
good,
is.
man.
Just
Look
over
at
4
him.
minutes. Let's see what we got going. The first blaze, 5:25. Second blaze, 5:55. Gambia, our only princess of the evening, at 64.33. The Warrior Bee at 445. And I can still hear myself through your speakers there, Ray.
Not
Good
mine.
job. Oh, that's not mine. The Warrior Bee up last at 439. Very
Well,
nice, very nice.
it is, and I like Gambia. I like that flag. The colors are nice. Was that Tahiti?
So I think she's laughing like he.
Oh,
I don't know.
there you
Oops,
go.
trying to say hello, miss
Oh, there
checking
you
in
go.
with you guys. Looking well, glad to hear. Thank you. Very nice. The fam's here. Holler out to the bees.
Hey,
Feels like a Monday. Yeah, almost. It does.
don't say that. You're gonna mess us up, George.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go, Gambia. What do you got about Gambia? You ready?
Gambia. Oh yes, West Africa, Tim. The Gambia is one of the only two countries in the world that officially have "the" attached to its name. Did you know that, Tim?
Ah,
The other country is
is
the
it the or
Bahamas.
the Gambia?
The it's like potato. So say the other one is the Bahamas, right? A bird watcher's paradise. It's home to 540 bird species, including hawks, hornbills, and storks. It's also on the line of a flight of two double bird migrations in October, March, and June. It has an unusual way of voting. During elections, Gambians vote using marbles by going inside a private booth with holes in the ground marked with each candidate. They then simply drop their marble into the hole of their chosen candidate. We might need to adopt that thing.
Gambia. Are they the ones that came up with I lost my marbles?
I lost my marbles. You sunk my battleship. That's awesome,
I don't
man.
know.
Hey, I like that. I didn't know it was called the Gambia though. I like that.
The Gambia.
Yes.
We're gonna need a Gambian. So are they called Gambians? We don't know that much information.
I'm pretty sure
Or are they the Gambians?
The Gambians. Yeah, you would have to say the Gambians.
We're not making fun of anyone from the Gambia. So
No, come on, man.
having a
It's
good
like
time. I'm just, it's just like this one. This is for your entertainment purposes only.
it's right. You
This
can
is
make
not
fun of me.
financial advice. Do your own research and don't make fun of other people.
I live in Georgia, born in Jersey, and I'm half Filipino and German. I'm a crazy.
There you go. And there's your proof right there.
That's right. Thank
Two
you.
favorite guys. Wow, I'm starting to rank.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Appreciate
That's
that.
right. Where are we at? Are we got we close? You
That's right.
missing?
There's an auction going on.
Auction going on.
I'm just glad to have you back, Ray.
It's
fun
too
to
much.
talk to somebody. I've been lonely since last Friday.
Sitting in one window by yourself. Yep.
But yeah, 1 minute to go. Fast gas, people. Who's getting in on it? The Blazes are looking good. Gambia, of course, we just learned about the Gambia. Oh, so now we got to correct the devs here. They have to put the Gambia in there.
They didn't know that we can help them. The Gambia. Maybe when the Warrior comes out.
And 439, 56 seconds to go, people.
That is. Look at them Blazes, though. I like them. Them are nice. Did you
too.
refresh it all?
Did I refresh? Not yet. I will, though, if you say so.
Check it out, man. Oh.
525, 555, 640, 433.
Blaze is getting nice prices.
439.
Yeah, right on. Hey, I was there. That's right. Thank you, George. Yep. That's it.
There you go. What we got here?
You got there. That's the puppy too. You haven't seen any of the well, I guess we'll see in about 10 seconds there. You know, any of the good empowerment bees? He ain't gonna tell you.
It's not. I'm gonna refresh again, but I just missed out on.
Way to get in that auction, Tim.
You distracted me with all this kind of stuff. You're just supposed to talk, right? There they are, and I missed.
Oh, look, that is a nice lady bat bee for an empowerment bee in seat number 1. That's good.
You know,
you blew it, Tim. How did you blow it?
I told you what I was going to do. I told you I was going to try and bid on one, and you messed me up, and now I couldn't get it. Now it got away from me. You cheese-headed me.
Actually, I didn't cheese-head you. It's probably cheese-head that cheese-headed you.
You're asking me questions, and you know I'm trying to bid on that, Blaze.
Right, that's a shame.
With friends like you, I was doing better when I was alone, right?
Yeah, look at the warrior. That's a nice warrior down there with that empowerment bee. Tonto Slash. That's a nice one. Unique. Pretty good.
But 488. This one jumped up. 445.
So did the Gambia.
Gambia 6,500. Very nice. 555. That held steady, in 525, which I would have outbid if you didn't distract me from.
Well, you got to stay focused, Tim. This is how it is in the big leagues. When you get to the big leagues, you can't. It's like haven't you seen the kickers when they practice now? They got the whole team on the field right around the kicker.
Yeah, well, the coach is not yelling instructions from the sidelines as the guy's probably hitting football.
It's all right. Next time. Next time. Tim.
I'll get another one. Anyway, so there you have it. There's the auction. That's it. Let's refresh one more time for the official cheesehead version of my
coming in late. Coming in late. What are you doing? What's wrong?
That's myself. I got it.
Oh, Tim. There you go. See?
There he is right there.
That's nice. That's a good one.
It did go through. Man, I bid late. I bid very late.
All that complaining.
Well, you were distracting me. But anyway, it came through. I was like, wait, who bids that kind of number?
I got a question here. Maxwell, how is everyone valuing each bee? Well, just a kind of an overview. Number one, socialbees.io has a doc that's on the website, and you can definitely see where the queens and the princess queens come into a play. Right, Maxwell. I mean, there's a lot of cool things with the queens and the right there. You got it. Tim's going through it, and read it carefully. Read it a couple times. These are asset-backed NFTs, Maxwell, and there's a lot to them. And also, if you see these bees, they have an empowerment bee that you see that you would see that comes with it, but when you read the doc, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's an unlocking mechanism later when some metrics are met. But great question. Thanks for asking.
So these bees or anything that you see on OpenSea, when I go over here to OpenSea and look at this collection, these bees have an empowerment bee connected to them. So you're actually buying 2 for 1.
Right. That is true. Right. And like I said, there's an unlocking mechanism that happens. But when you read the document fully, you'll understand. But the other thing that there is, just like other collections, there's rarity. These ones that are coming out in these past 90, what is it? Where are we on? 96 days now?
96
days, right? These ones are different from the original minting collection. You'll see that they have a lot of the superpower kind of uniforms. That is unique from the first actual mint of the 10,380. So this is these are pretty rare. And like I said, there's a lot of rarity and things like that. But in this collection, it's kind of different. Like I said, there's a lot to this. When you start understanding and seeing what these asset-backed NFTs do, also how these are a part of a DAO. The DAO, these bees give you voting rights to the DAO. There you go, 1B, 1 vote. And also you can make, do proposals. You can do other things. You see the SBU honey that comes, like I said, infused with these bees. And like I said, it's pretty cool, Maxwell. But yeah, great question.
It's all right there in the docs.
Yes, I like the puppy too, Jerry. It's nice. I never seen. You ever see? I don't think I haven't seen a gold puppy. Have you ever seen a gold puppy?
I have not.
That's what I'm looking for. Congrats, Tim. That's a hat sack. Yep, absolutely. And everybody check out Hatsack. They're doing awesome. The positive pollination every month. You guys, you need to check it out on decrypting-chaos.com. Check that out and kind of put some people in there. I mean, there's a lot of people in our group that do awesome things. And that's a cool, kind of contest that they're doing every month. And it's a great thing for our community, and everybody should take part in it. We all know people that are doing cool things in here. And that's all you're doing is nominating another bee that you think is kind of doing obviously positive pollination, right? Being good to the community. There's the cheesehead. There he is. Tim cheeseheaded somebody. That's right. Will. He thought he cheeseheaded himself even. That's right.
No, you were cheeseheading me. But whatever. We'll let it go because it's all good now.
Are we on ETH V2? No. We're coming. Hey, I got a lot on that tonight, Ariel. Got a lot on that. Great. A lot of news, man. It's kind of wild. And like I said, I'm excited. Cool stuff that's happening. Congrats, Tim, on your new bee. There you go. Thank you. Maxwell, absolutely. Any questions? That's what we do. Encourage that. Anytime, even if after the show and you go and watch it again, put it in the comments. It helps us. We can make content. That's what it's for. Content for answering questions and getting the information out that you guys need to make educated, decisions. Because that's what this whole space is. That's what we've been doing the past 2 years. We've been in this, starting out in DeFi and getting into NFTs, launching a DAO, got all kinds of things going on here. So yeah, there you go. Gunners, is into it too. So
he likes the puppies.
That's what it's all about. Happy September. That's right. Oh, it is. That's right.
Yes.
Finally. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, Jerry. I know you would like it. Gold puppy. It would be excellent. A gold puppy, Jerry, with a crown. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Good looking. Electric bee. I do. Those are like one of my favorites, just by the look of them, right? They look awesome.
Yep.
And yes, congrats, Blazin' Tim.
Yes.
Capital Blazin' Capital. There you go.
I love it.
But yes, gone through the chat. I didn't know if you have anything, Tim. If not, let me know.
No, I'm here to listen to you, Ray. Welcome back.
You kept catching up. That's right. You had 3 days on. I had 3 days off. There you go.
No, I missed Sunday, but it's all good.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's it. I will share the entire screen. Oh, got that already. Social bees. I was already on that. This, Tim, is exciting. Do you know what that is?
That looks like some kind of stop motion comet.
Yeah. No, it's up here when you scroll up a little. Starlink satellites. And it wasn't Hiroshima. It was in Japan, but a different city. They actually were watching. These are some satellites that just got launched. Check them out.
Okay.
Flying through the sky, Tim. Starlink. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But yes. And they don't bunch up together. They start spreading out. And that is what you're talking about when you see this. Right?
Wow. So somebody thought that was an alien sighting.
I wouldn't know what's going on, Tim.
That would scare the bejesus out of me.
Some kind of snake flying through the sky.
Yeah. That would not work for me. I would start packing up, leaving.
But you will start seeing that. That stuff is all launching and getting out there, man. I mean, that's the new way you're going to get service. I mean, that's just one thing it does. But yeah, cell phone.
No, T-Mobile made a deal with Starlink.
Yes. Yep.
So there'll be those T-Mobile people will have very good service.
They will. I mean, it's going to be all over. I know some people are. You get down here and you see a lot of kind of complaining.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was in Hiratsuka. right? That not Hiroshima. But yes, I thought it was cool. Just wanted to start out this, and I like the little funny stuff. I
I've
don't know if
seen
it's
this one.
Did you see this?
Well, I saw the original. I think this is something made up for crypto.
But yeah, being
Yeah.
a Bitcoin holder or anything, anything in crypto, Tim, it's like you said, it's a roller coaster ride, and we'll just check it out. It's much better. That was in 2020. That was in 2020.
Zip lining, that's what it is.
It is, but he's like head first. I done zip lining, but not this. This would be cooler.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's just funny. It's just the obviously up and down roller coaster emotions that you have. And little dude,
oh yeah,
he was just screaming. But yeah, there you go. That's my man. That's crypto. Crypto all up in a 30-second, 40-second video. Elon Musk says 90% of Twitter comments are bots. And he's kind of throwing it out there. And you know who agrees with him? Jiang Zhao. He's the head of boss man of Binance. And yeah, I've seen several things as I'm going through on Twitter. I think I sent one of them to you. Was one of this comment that was shared by like 40, 50 other different accounts, Tim, and they were the exact same content. So yeah, I mean, we know. I don't know if it's 90% is kind of high, but kind of wild. I mean, he's hammering them. There's a lot of things going on with obviously Elon Musk and Twitter with that purchase that he started back in the spring. But yeah, just funny. So this is something I got in my email, Tim. I got this. This is from Ledger. This is just kind of explaining what the merge is, and then down here it gives you some other things that they're talking about. It tells you the schedule and what's going on, what they think. But then I went to this is the link that was in there, and you can see the merge is approaching. This is again from Ledger Live, and the app will adapt. That's what it's talking about. But on the day when the merge is expected to happen next week, Ledger Live will momentarily pause Ethereum services until the network is stable and safe to use. I'm telling you, just like I said, they emailed this to me. We will resume services as soon as
That's the Y2K scare right there.
This is Y2K. Please note, swap and buy services may take longer to resume as they are operated by our partners. And just like I said, letting you know, something I got from Ledger. Which services will be paused? Buy and swap ETH and ERC20 tokens. Send ETH, ERC20 tokens, and Ethereum NFTs. Interacting with Ethereum dApps, decentralized applications, in other discovery sections. Other networks will continue to work. But if you want to do any of that, they're recommending you do it now. If you want to make any transactions, don't wait till next week.
What's going to happen to our auction then?
What do you mean what's going to happen to auction?
What's the plan?
I think obviously they'll either pause or something, or we just keep it going. I mean, it's only 1 or 2 days. This is Ledger, man. I don't have everything in the Ledger. I'm gonna still, as soon as it's that 1 day, you're gonna be fine. Like I said, this is like you said with the Y2K stuff. I don't think you're gonna see anything, man. You know.
I just want a comforting note from our production team that they're gonna be able to handle whatever happens.
Absolutely, man. Like I said too, even too. I mean, it is definitely going to do its thing, right? It's going to fork. You're always going to have that proof of work. Proof of stake is going to do its thing, and yes, there's not going to be any type of, not that I believe. I mean, who knows, right? But
I don't foresee any problems going forward. But I just, I got to
see. That's what it's saying right here. Always remember that it is completely safe to keep your ETH, ERC20, and NFTs in your ledger. Ethereum counts during the merge. The merge will not affect them. It's just talking about transaction movement, doing things, right? Your funds are safe. There is no action needed from you. Number 2. 3, you should be aware, scammers. We talked about this last week. Mm-hmm. They could ask you for your 24-word secret recovery phrase. Leveraging uncertainty of the merge, never share it. That's your biggest concern right there, is all the scammers and all the ridiculousness. Other than that, there's nothing you have to do. All they're saying is the transactions and all the movement is just going to be on pause, probably for, like I said, less than 24 hours. as they
I
get
predict now some of us will get emails saying, please confirm your seed phrase so that we can guarantee your ETH is safe.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't ever do
Do
it.
not
Yes.
do it.
Even
Right.
if Ledger sent me.
If it looks like Ledger, we went through all the kind of scams and all the kind of tricks they try and pull. Don't you worry about it.
Not at all, man. Bonkers. This is another one. Not a scam, but this guy, I sometimes kind of follow what he's got to say. Again, it's his opinion, but he's talking makes sense, right? What he's kind of going through here. He goes, with proof of work for the price to not go down, ETH needs 600 million per month in new capital. That's what it needs to stay, right? To not go down,
Right.
stay at that price. Bitcoin needs 600 million per month in new capital just to stay, right? Level. With proof of stake, immediately after the merge, for the price to not go down, ETH needs 0 new capital. ETH can take up to 25 million per month sell pressure, and it will just stay at its price. So that's pretty cool. That's neat. And like we always been talking about, 99.95% of the energy efficiency will happen just like that, which is pretty cool. So those are 3 awesome things that we get to look forward to, at least when it happens, right? When the merge happens. Other than that, like I said, there's a lot of other, kind of things that happen along the way for us to kind of see any kind of differences, right? Don't expect gas, right? Gas is already low anyways. We talked about that. So this is talking about the final countdown of ETH merge has officially begun. So and you told me, you saw it too, expect it to be 13th through the 16th, Tim. That's getting a little even ahead of schedule, right? Good stuff.
I love it. I love it.
So, and that's Vitalik. That's what he tweeted. The merge is still expected 13 to 15. What's happening today is the Bellatrix hard fork, which prepares the chain for the merge. Still important though. Make sure to update your clients. He's just giving everybody a heads up. That happened yesterday. So there's things in progress right now that is making the merge happen. This one, I even was astounded by this number right here. The terminal total difficulty value triggering the merge has been set at 58 sextillion 750 quintillion, right? That's a high number, Tim.
Yeah. The first time I heard a number like that was 5th grade.
Was it really?
They said there was something like 10 sextillion stars in the sky.
Oh,
that was in the book that I read in 5th grade. And I was like, whoo, 5th grader. They said sextillion. And that's why I remember that one. This is, bringing that up in 5th grade. But
did they really have that number?
Stars. Yeah, that's the number they had, 10 sextillion. And they had it all written out like that. And I was like, ooh, I know what a sextillion is. And now, after that, I'm going off on a tangent. But now the Webb telescope went out there and sent pictures back. And that number is like
it's even more.
Off.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I don't know where they're going after sextillion, but it's going to be interesting.
Yes. Well, and that's what I'm saying. Look at this. That's a big. You're talking about what they thought in stars. I mean, look at this. This is
a ridiculous number. Yeah.
Very cool. Yep. Wild stuff, man. It. At the point of the merge, the difficulty level on Ethereum's proof of work network will increase to the point where mining new blocks will no longer be possible. That's why it splits, right? And people are going to, like we've talked about, there are others that are going to probably try to stay over there. And, you'll see all kinds of weird things of 2 sets of NFTs and your crypto and all that. But we're going to stay on the proof of work one, right? That's what everybody's going to support. That's what the one everybody's going to get behind. Anybody else that wants to,
Proof of stake, right?
Proof of stake. That's my bad. Proof of stake.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
You had 3 days off. You're a little,
It's okay. a little foggy. Yes. But yes, the roadmap involving improving fees of transaction speeds, sharding, and rollups. That's the next steps. Is the fees and transaction speeds, and that's, like I said, that's after the merge, and then like I said, there's more things to happen. So yeah, great stuff, man. This just giving you a little timeline, what it looks like. So this happened today, this Bellatrix, right? Then September 10th through the 20th, this thing here. I guess that's the actual fork, and the finality, 12 minutes proof of work deprecated. And then we're off on this new chain. right? This new proof of stake chain. So, little
Yep.
timeline, what it looks like, and then proof of work is over here doing its thing. So that's what that looks like. Let me go over here. Ethereum to swamp other coins with miners. This is, I thought, was interesting, but just because of mining, right?
Mhm.
Everybody that had all these mining equipment for Ethereum, obviously it's going to, what are they going to do, right? So
Right.
what this article is talking about is what is happening is anybody else that other crypto that's proof of work, they're going to get an overabundance of a bunch of mining because everybody's going to stop mining on Ethereum, right? With their mining, they have to get different cards and technology, but they could still use the GPU, the computer and the mining power, right?
The hardware.
Yeah, the hardware. Yeah. But they just have to put a different card in. But now they can go in after other proof of work types of cryptocurrencies, and that's what some others, obviously, that you're going to see in this ecosystem are going to have to deal with, right? And that's everything, including Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, as well as Ethereum Classic. You got Monero, Zcash, and Ravencoin. There's a lot of them that use this proof of work method, and they're going to get a lot of new mining rigs pointing and kind of competing for people who are mining with them. So you're going to see a lot of weird stuff that's going to happen in the ecosystem. It's like I said, it's neat. Who knows how all this looks like, right? It's kind of wild. And here's another one. Thought was interesting, Tim. Ethereum domain names topped Bored Apes on OpenSea, the weekly chart. So, nice. Yeah, the upcoming merge, ENS domains have reached the top of OpenSea's 7-day chart in trading volume. So they have eclipsed the Bored Apes, and that's what we're talking about with the ENS domain domain names. That's kind of cool because I got a few of those, Tim. Did you get any of them?
Nope.
Yeah. So according to OpenSea data, the weekly volume of the Ethereum domain names NFTs has eclipsed 2,249 Ether at the time of writing, but beating out the CloneX, the 1992 ETH, and Bored Ape 1777. So that's a good number, man. That's something.
Nice.
Yeah,
strong.
It is. And then you go down here, and I think there's a tweet. There it is. August 2022. This is a tweet that ENS.ETH sent out. So 301,000 new .ETH registrations, totaling 2.12 million names. Wow, that's a lot. Thinking of websites, man. 4.7 million in protocol revenue, all goes to the ENS DAO. So that goes in there. 2,000, we said that, third highest month in revenue. Wow. 34,000 new ETH accounts with at least one ENS name, total 540,000, and 99% of OpenSea domain volume. That was all ENS. Crazy. Very cool. But there was another one. I don't think I have it on here. But I remember Vitalik tweeted something out, and he was talking about, what do you think? I think it was a 4-letter. What are the 4-letter .ENS? Which was it 4 or 5? Was it 5?
5. 5-letter, yeah.
I voted in it, Tim. I was in the lowest bracket, but everybody said gave the answer of under $100, which is ridiculous, man. I mean, you're getting it. Think of again, and that's the basic level is you're talking about a website, but this is more permanent, right? You really want something like that permanent, and you're going to get it for under $100. These are going to have a lot of value going forward. So yeah, I mean, then there was 1,000. I think what was it? 100 to 1,000. And then I voted for 1,000 to 10,000. I thought that was a fair price. But yeah, that's crazy, man. This is something I thought was again another interesting thing, because this guy is talking about this fat man right here. He did a tweet because he was talking about, and he literally scammed people on purpose, right? But not to scam them, to teach them.
Teach a lesson, right?
Right? Because he gave all the Bitcoin back. All right. So it is far too easy to scam people in crypto, and this needs to change. If you don't understand where the yield is coming from, you are the yield. Remember that? What was that, Tim?
Yeah.
It's like the ladies' night, right?
That's right.
If everything's free, then you're the product. This is the same exact thing. If you don't understand where the yield is coming from, you are the yield. Listen carefully to the vocal critics of any project or investments before getting involved. Really listen. And that's all he's trying to get you to do is understand what you're getting into. YouTube grifters, and I'm not going to name out names, right? He's got them here. You can look at it. It's not me. But sell ads to scammers and dump on their own following. Influencers. Everybody's kind of getting a good eye what these people are doing. And it's not cool making money off of your own community you're supposed to be helping. So conning their followers into bogus trading schemes. And some founders, and that we've seen that with that, whatever that is, scams to create generational wealth. And oops, I kind of bopped in here. He says, I have refunded every person who sent money in full. There was no investment. There was no investment. Risk-free, high yields don't exist. Free lunches don't exist. Influencers have started scamming on Twitter, and before more of them crop up, I want to let them know we will work to take them down. You literally see that's what we're doing. Remember we were burning BHNY, Tim? Right? Yep. Everything in our ecosystem that we have done is all about creating value, creating the market. Look what our DAO does, the services that it provides. Think about what the DAO is being this regenerative $1 billion fund. Think about what that is, VC 3.0, being able to invest in up and coming Web3 projects. And, those projects that do that are going to give back to the DAO, right? Not us individually, into the DAO. And all we get to do is have all the bees that are connected to this DAO that, kind of yield out this bee honey. So understand what's going on here. And again, how important it is and how awesome the vision and the way the developers have developed all of this system over here, right? It's incredible. And that's what most people are starting to see it's all smoke and mirrors, man, right? Almost 90%, man, is crazy, ridiculous. We're going to make, millions and let's go Lambo. Where's Lambo, right? When's Lambo? And that's not the case, right? So just kind of think of that. Look back, go through we want you to go through everything, read the documents, go through everything that we've done. We're always on YouTube. We've been doing this for over a year and a half. We do all kinds of different meetings. You see us on Discord. Our community is active, and that's the important is the people. But there's also amazing technology, amazing, like I said, vision, and what we're doing in this space of supporting Web3 and looking for people who are like-minded in the same vision we have. And that's where people are the most valuable asset on this planet, and supporting people that understand that. And as we start talking about what we've been working on, Tim, it's another thing that's pretty cool, right? Where that's what we get to see. And what we're trying to promote is giving the value to the people who deserve it, right? Who create it in whatever industry, whatever business model. There's a group that always get hosed, right? Because there's middlemen and they always take it from the people who are really the value. And that's important. That's what our group knows. That's what this whole education was about. A lot of us can see that and understand what the problems are in different business models. And the amazing thing is now we can fix it. And we have a DAO behind us that can help us in a lot of different ways. We have a lot of resources in this network, in this group of people. And also what we're going to do is a lot of value that is going to be created because of this economic, what is it? Quantum economic. But they got it as a great word.
Quantum circular
economics. And it's incredible. Like I said, it's not like you just look at asset backed NFTs, right? We were the first ones to do that, as a community, but the developers, the smart people that built it, right? But we were the first to ever kind of be a part of that. And that had to make up a term for it. So incredible to be where you're at, where people are building things that are real, people are building things of not just a JPEG. People are building things that are going to be longevity, and you're going to have this, and not like that guy's talking about generational wealth, not like that, right? Real type of wealth where we are going to continue to do this for decades and decades. So
Right.
cool.
Right. Well, I'll just bring up a side note that I think it was actually Warren Buffett who said, what he invests in and what he does it for things he uses, right? He loves Diet Coke, he loves Dairy Queen, all the products that he uses in his life is what he invests in. And now what we're doing is setting up the system where people can invest in themselves right away and not have to do it through the stock market. Be more like Warren Buffett is what we're saying. You don't have to go through a mutual fund or a stock advisor or whatever. But if you're going to use a product that comes out that's connected to NFTs and through the system that's being created now, the Web3 platform, if you want to call it that, when you dive in and know what's going on there, you're going to be able to invest in yourself and in what things that you like faster, easier, and more directly than ever before.
Yeah,
that's just the most exciting part about the whole thing.
It is. Yes, that's what I agree too, Jerry. And I'm going through. Thank you. Yes, appreciate you, Decrypting Chaos. And yes, it was cool. SpaceX's Starlink. It's cool. Like I said, we've been hearing about all this stuff. You know what I mean? Been in here 2 years, and you hear about this stuff all coming, and it's pretty neat to kind of be ahead of the curve. And normally you don't get that opportunity. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Absolutely.
Thanks, Steve.
Cappy Queen, GE, yes, thank you. Appreciate you watching. And our community, it is. Will, I agree, man. Burning the bee honey. We have amazing whales. They've been with us from the very beginning when we did DeFi. We're almost just under $1 billion in DeFi right there with liquidity pools, right? And then that's amazing with a group of people and whales that we all look out for the best of the community. And yep, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that, My Crypto Ventures. Thank you, sir. And joining the bees is a safe way to get into crypto. They're the most helpful. Yes, thank you, Steve. Yes, it is. I would have never been able to kind of understand DeFi and do all that staking and all that ridiculousness. That was quite the learning curve, man. And to start understanding how you are operating like a bank and how this is, again, we make jokes about how it's just the beginning. We are. And to have this amount of knowledge of going forward, because whether you understand it or not, this B that you're in, it is a DeFi. There's a DeFi kind of play with it, right? That it is a financial game. You're gonna do things when you fly into the hive and do things. So very cool. Like I said, it's neat. I appreciate the community. We have an awesome community of people that everybody's so smart and they do want to help each other. It's a neat combination. You don't find this often. I don't think you only get a one shot in a lifetime, right? So
I think that's going to change. DeFi is going to help change that, where people can help each other and be transparent on the blockchain and be able to put together projects that are going to be so obvious and rewarding. And if you can look past or get through or educate yourself through the scammers, right? Because they'll be out there too. But when you find a group that is going to be so forthcoming, you're going to be in for a great ride. And that's what people are looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to happen here. And I'm going to do my best to make it happen. So, but that's what the blockchain and Web3 can do. So let's make it work the way it's intended.
Yeah.
And then, who was it? Zig Ziglar said, you get other people what they want and you'll get everything you want. So
it's right on the
do that. We're going to put it together for everybody else.
It is. And that's what's going to be the learning curve. There's so many people used to stepping all over people, to get ahead when we are so kind of positioned, because you can see the group, how we are, everybody wants to help before helping themselves. That's pretty incredible. And when you can start setting up these other kind of businesses and also starting to get that mindset, that's how you really change. That's why we keep talking about changing the world. You want to change the world, change the way how business is structured and how these companies and these corporations kind of have been taking advantage of everybody, right? We let them, they did their thing. We let them, but now it's time to redirect that and focus on fixing all this. And if we do this, you literally can be a part of changing the way this world runs. And that's exciting. That's pretty cool, right?
Absolutely.
Right on.
All right. Why don't you tease them with tomorrow night's show then, Ray?
Oh yeah, you got it, man. You saw. Go ahead. Give him a
Well,
little.
I just read a little bit. I'm not going to give it all away, but we're going to have a whale tank Wednesday, which we haven't done in a while. Very exciting. A return guest,
Yes.
the
Anime Limited.
I know Anime Limited, but it's the are they divas? Are they what do you call them? The
The
waifu
Waffle
girls.
Girls. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just trying to say, the diva waifu girls are coming. We saw them in Florida,
Yep.
and I also met them in
Arizona.
Phoenix.
Yep.
So very excited to have them back. You got some special announcements coming out from Anime Limited. So we're very excited to have them back. We'll start a little bit early tomorrow night, about 9 p.m. Eastern
Yep.
time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back with Anime Limited before we go over another fancy auction. Which
Tell others too. Tell anybody. I
yeah.
mean, if you got Wafu tokens, if you have a Wafu NFT, are you interested, or have you never heard of Anime Limited? You're kind of just new. Maybe Maxwell, you were just watching and asking questions about this DAO. Yeah, get back on here tomorrow at 9, because that's again another thing that we started back in a year and a half with the Whale Tank. We used to do Whale Tank Wednesdays all the time. Get to speak to founders and developers of these projects. That's a cool thing, right? Again, that's another thing that's very unique to our ecosystem here is we get access and we get to be able to talk to people that are in this group, right, and that are building and they're actively have amazing projects. What they're doing, Comic-Con and all these things with anime and stuff like that. It's a huge industry, everybody, and knowing about stuff like this before they really start rolling out and doing their thing. We got Starwire, we got Pixel with gaming. There's all kinds of stuff in here. So M2 Cash, it's another thing if you haven't heard about that. First decentralized centralized bank where there's nobody has access and control or anything hands-on to that token, right?
You trying to say M2 Mondays are going to come back too?
M2 Mondays. That's right. I think that's right. They got the juice. They got the juice, Tim. It's got the juice.
But I put that disclaimer up. We're here for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Right. This is part of do your own research. Yes. So, come in, ask questions, follow along with us. We're trying to be as transparent as possible, but we're not going to make any financial recommendations for you. But, you'll be able to make an informed decision when you watch our show, the T-Ray Show.
That's right. And I say this all the time but it's important. Every launch, every crypto, everything, every asset has always been the fairest launch in crypto. No one got ahead of anybody. If you wanted to purchase tokens, you had to go purchase tokens. I don't care if you were the founder, developer, anything. Always they had to go purchase their token. What does that mean? It means they believe in their own project. What do you do when all this? One note about tokenomics. Look at how they slice up the pies, right? How they do that. Oh, they give it to the founders, they give it to the marketers, they give it to the developers.
They don't leave a slice out for the big guy.
They got it for the big guys. So they already have it. They didn't have to put any money in, right? They just get your attention, blow it up, and then as you come in, they dump some, right? So it's very important to know how all this works and why it's so incredible to be where you're at. Right, to be in these places where people, like I said, I've walked, some of the founders and their family members to set up a MetaMask and buy their own tokens. It's how it works here. So it's cool. Yeah, that's right. Will, let's go Wafu. That's what I'm talking about. And Robin, does Wafu? I believe so. Is that
yes? Yes, they do.
Yep,
absolutely.
So awesome. And yes, thank you. Appreciate it. So we're good. Yeah,
good stuff.
See? Tuesday.
That's a well-packed Tuesday. Very good.
Well-packed
nicely
Tuesday.
done.
But hey, everybody, please, invite others. Get on here tomorrow, 9:00. Show some support to others that are in our ecosystem. Wafu is an awesome project, and support them. Get other people that may be interested in that stuff. Maybe if it's comic books, anime, anything like that. Even artists, what they're doing too with their NFTs and the utility that NFT has. Get people in here and show support for another project that's in our ecosystem.
I'll leave it with a big part of Wafu's program is that they support young artists. They go looking for young artists. They fund young artists. They give tools to young artists. Yes. They're very much about bringing new people into the art world and the animation world. anything they can do to spark that, to fuel that curiosity that anybody has, it's a great thing to hear about those programs. So for sure, give them a look.
Yep.
So we'll see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Please tell a friend, bring a friend, come hang out, ask questions, and then we'll go over the auction after that. Welcome back, Ray.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for. I know Tim did the scroll, but give us a like, subscribe, and share if you could. It helps.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Trigger the algorithm.
There
Hold
you
on.
go.
Are Wafu NFTs asset backed?
We know, Will, you know the answer. You should ask that tomorrow night to the Waffle girls. They'll give you the answer.
Yes. Well, that's a good question, Will. I will save it for Kita. That's right. Thank you.
Very good. We'll see you at 9 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Good night, everybody.
See you.